I just spilled coffee on my trousers before I came on stage. I just wanted, that's not part of the poem, I just wanted to say it, just in case you were wondering. Is it obvious or not? Okay, okay. If I didn't draw attention to it, would you have noticed? Yes, you're a very honest man. He was like, yes, yes. I don't know about $1 and a dream. My old man, he had £1 and a promise. Had to get the knowledge. He didn't care about the profit, he just didn't want to struggle if we ever needed shopping. Early doors, I got a job in an office. Cause early on I saw my parents take some chipping in with rent, really helped me find some solace. I'm just being honest, I gotta give respect where it's due. They came a long way, it's only by their sacrifice I made it on stage. Even on the long days, they kept me on track when I went the wrong way. It's all thanks to God's grace. Cause even when we never had a penny, still had joy cause the blessings there were many. Plenty. I'm here courtesy of Bridgeton Road. Yeah, we came from that block life where guys make moves and they're not nice. Lord knows how we got by. My boy is dead but his killer still got life. Wrong place, wrong time. Pain by the blade of a long knife. It's a shame it was on site. He would have had a convo and got him on side. But it's all complicated, can't lie, it's been a while since we congregated. Some got out, but some are on the pavement, still wishing on the stars and the constellations. Yeah, and if you ain't from round here, it's easy to judge, that's my observation. But there's power in a conversation, but you probably learn more if we swap locations. But we are who we are. You can't see them all, but it's a life full of scars. Every breath that I take is a chance to go again and remind myself I ain't defined by my past. Back then it was Saturday trials, now it's German keys in a Faraday pouch. I used to watch the raps in 8 Mile. I've been battling for a while. The other day I left the coffee shop on my way to yard. After the zebra crossing, took a stroll to my car. 3 white men in some Stanley shorts and steel cap boots were there blocking my path. I said, excuse me please, but they ignored. And then I said it again, but then what for? I knew that they could hear me, so I gently brushed past. Then one of them spun around and started to talk. He asked what I was doing and if I wanted a problem. I told him chill out. He must have thought that I mocked him. Coffee in his hand, then he dashed it in my face. 5 seconds later, right hook to my socket. It escalated in like 15 seconds. I know guys that could have bought 15 weapons. But I ain't the type to invest in a fight, so I did it right and called the police. They said they had no witness, no CCTV. Everyone that saw didn't want to make a statement if I was an old lady, then maybe cooperation. I guess I'm not their idea of a victim, call that gentrification. So, I guess I'll do my own investigation. I gave the police a plate, they apparently traced to a company them guys were working for on a day, but the owner of the company wasn't sure of their names. Strange, imagine all of my rage. Bro, imagine that. Imagine closing a case with cuts on my face and nobody pays. And imagine if they wanted to, they could do that again. You don't understand my pain, this is decades. Could write you essays on how the estate's relationship with feds ain't seen best days. Even when I separate from poverty, get them chains up off of me, still not treated properly. Class is a novelty. The colour of my skin is what sparks this anthology. Still no apology. Anyone could offer me, so music is the escape for me, that's my policy. Disrespectful. I can't believe what transpired. Asking if I've got a criminal record. I didn't say a word, I just stood there in silence. I've never shared a cell in HMP. If you want to check my record, better go to HMV and inquire. Takes a village to raise a child, but I wonder what we do when the village on fire. Thank you.